computer. I hear it from pretty much every single new coach that signs up with me. I don't want to be salesy. I'm afraid to be salesy. I don't want to be a salesperson. That's not why I'm a coach. Well, that's where sharing comes in, because we are so blessed as coaches that you don't have to sell. You don't have to go door to door. You don't have to go after people. As long as you learn how to share, you're going to do amazing as a coach. And there's a couple things that you want to pay attention to and things that will evolve as you become a coach. But we're going to go ahead and get started. I'm going to go over some welcome, some announcements, and then kind of go straight into our topic so that if we have questions at the end, you guys can ask them. Even some of the pictures of coaches that I'm going to show you throughout this little call, if you have questions for them, maybe specifically, then we can do that as well. So I'm going to go ahead and share the screen with you. If you see a coach on here that's not on here, that should be on here, go tag them and say, get your booty on our call right now, because it's super duper important. So I'm going to go ahead and share this really quick. So a couple things before we get off. I see Gwen. This is Gwen's first. This is her first coach family call with us. This is also Amy's. This is also, let me see who else. I'm trying to think who else. I'm trying to see who's 941. I don't know who that is, but I don't know who that is. But if you want to say who you are and you're new, say who you are. I'm trying. Anyone else raise your hand? Is this your first like coach family call? First one. I know Gwen and Amy for sure. Anyone else? Okay, perfect. Well, welcome, Gwen and Amy. Super pumped that you guys are on here. And remember, this is our, let me mute everyone. So there's no kickback. Remember that our new, not our new coach call, our coach family call. Oh, I love all the faces on here. This is a great opportunity for you to take a picture and share about what you're doing on a Tuesday night. Bam, right there. Share a picture. But in saying that, remember, every Tuesday, every second Tuesday of the month is our coach family call. This is where I go over announcements, some recognition. That is where I give you kind of a topic. And this is a call to be on. Your coaches, coaches, everyone will be on this call. Just so you can learn a little bit, learn what's new for the month, what's coming up for the future months as a coach. So make sure you're on this call. So thank you, ladies, for being here. I really, really appreciate it because I know how valuable your time is. Also, I see Samantha. Samantha's a new coach, and this is her first call, but now she's blacked out. So never mind. She's gone out. Oh, there she is. I see Samantha. I saw her face. Okay, so here we go. I'm going to share the screen with all of you amazing ladies so we can get moving. So the first is, Emily, can you see this? Can you give me a thumbs up? Okay, perfect. So this is just a little shout out to our April Changing Lives Club leaderboard. I just posted this yesterday. Just so you know, I try to wait like a couple days after because points, just so you know, if you're a new coach, points can take anywhere from 3 to 5 days sometimes to show up. So just pay attention to your points. If for some reason you're not on this board and you're supposed to be, or in the future, just always send me a private message or send a message to Coach Online Office and they can update it for you and make sure that everything's being processed normally. But in saying that, huge shout out to every single coach on this board, Megan Dove, Megan Koopman, Christy McDaniel, Allison, Alyssa McIntyre, her husband, Adam McIntyre, Rebecca, Candace, Marissa, Emily, Patricia, Danielle, Lori, Billy, Samantha, and Samantha. Shout out to all of you amazing ladies for committing to helping 3+ lives. We had over 30 coaches that helped at least one life, but we do specifically shout out those who earn Success Club 5 and above, as that is our baseline goal for each month. In saying that, I also want to say that, who else on here? Samantha, both of our two Samanthas, they have been coaches literally for like 2 weeks, and they both committed to helping 3 lives, like literally in their first 2 weeks as a coach. Literally, it was actually like the last week of April they made it happen. So shout out to you girls. Also, Danielle Nielsen, she was unable to be on the call tonight. She had a family death that happened, a family friend's death. So keep her in your prayers. But Danielle, she earned Success Club 5 3 months in a row. So she'll be getting her ticket to Summit, which is exciting. Don't forget, if you are a new coach, you earn your ticket to Summit for 2018 now. if you hit Success Club, earn Success Club if you're new for May, June, and July. You'll earn it for next year. That's something you want to go to, be at. It is amazing. It will change your life. So be there. That is Success Club. So don't forget, help 3 people. You still have, 21 days left in the month? Come on, we can do it. And all of you ladies that earn Success Club on this board, all of you will get the special top secret training to help you learn how to recruit, share, connect, invite, all of that fun stuff. So that training will actually kick off. I moved it because I'm going to do that with my success partner, Nicolette Anderson. And that's going to kick off on June 5th because we have decided to open it up to all of the May Success Club qualifiers as well. So if you missed it last month by 1 point, if you have coaches who you want to be a part of this, this will open June 5th for both April and May Success Club 5 qualifiers. You want to do this training. I paid money for it, and I'm secretly sharing some of it with you. Me and Nicolette are, so it's pretty amazing. So you definitely want to be a part of it. Next is our May calendar. Now, this is just kind of how I go over things. I'm not going to go into detail because I have shared this with you in our Coach Family page. If you just go in the little search icon and you type in May 2017 calendar, it will pop up. But this pretty much just shows you how I run my groups each month, how I run our team calls every single Tuesday, how I run my live events on Thursday, and how I promote my sharing on each week. Remember, the art of sharing. So right here, you can see every Sunday, that is how I gear my posts that I'm sharing each week. Challenge groups, coaching, free group, challenge group. So pay attention to this. It's in the Coach Online office, or not the Coach Online office. It's in our Coach Family page. And you can see our team calls. Pretty much all of these calls can apply to you every Tuesday except the Diamond call. Unless you're Diamond, you can be on that. That's the calendar. Pay attention to it. Challenge prep for me started this week, and the challenge group actually starts next week on my end. Some announcements that I'm going to go over. Also, I forgot to announce this. All of you ladies that earn Success Club 5 in the month of April, you get the backpack. You get a backpack from Beachbody. It's super cute. It's gray, and it's super cute. I think I just saw a chat in the chat box. I'm going to keep going, and I'll come back and answer that in a second. Announcements for this month. If you earn Success Club 5 in the month of May, you receive a personal development webinar by John Maxwell. He's amazing. So make sure that you earn Success Club 5, help 3 people, and you will get to be a part of that special webinar. It's not something that I can share with you if I get it. It's something that you have to get sent to your email. You access it, and it's a live webinar from John C. Maxwell. So this is great personal development to help you personally and professionally grow. Next is about Summit. For those of you that are going to Summit, pay attention to this because you need to earn Success Club 5 in both April, so hopefully you did that, and May with a minimum of 20 Success Club points combined over both months to be invited to the Success Club party, okay? So you have an opportunity to bring a guest with you. Look at the FAQ 4244 if you're going to Summit and you have a question about that. I'm going to take a poll and ask when all of you guys are available to have a little Zoom chat about those attending Summit because I know some of you can't stay on after. So I would prefer to do it when everyone can be on it. Next is new up-and-comer Success Club trip promotion for Diamond coaches and below. The Success Club trip in 2018 is filling up super duper fast. They are constantly trying to fill up spots, send out invitations, and give openings to new coaches for the Mexico trip next year, but it is filling up. But in saying that, they have a really cool promotion that they have never done before that they are offering, and this promotion can be for pretty much any of you that are not Diamond and that become Diamond. So each month they are going to be giving away 3 invitations to the Riviera Maya every single month for the rest of the year. So literally from now until December 31st, they're going to be giving out 3 invitations a month. Now how it works is that it's for Diamond and below coaches can earn 1 of 3 rooms for this. So it's pretty much if you become a Diamond, you can qualify to win. So it all depends on being a lifetime Diamond coach and then earning Success Club points. So if you have more questions, check that out in the FAQ 4227. So if you want a chance at winning a spot and getting a room at the All-Inclusive Hard Rock Riviera next year, become a Diamond Coach, hit Success Club, and you will be in the running. Moving down, next announcement is, don't forget the All Access Challenge Pack. It was only supposed to be on promotion for April, and then it went to May, and now it is fully extended until August 31st. This is huge, okay? So you have no excuse not to be able to help 3 women a month. It's $160 for a year of fitness, your month supply of superfood shakes, and the meal prep containers. Kind of amazing. $160 Canada is $186. There's also the All Access Kickstart Challenge Pack, which that's the year unlimited fitness, the Shakeology, the meal prep containers, and the 3-day refresh. And that's on sale for $205 or $237 for Canada. So check out the FAQ 3867. But pretty much, ladies, your ladies are getting a year of fitness, 40 plus programs for $30 for the entire year. Kind of incredible. Next is Kids and Family Collection is launching on Beachbody On Demand. So starting literally now, there are family-friendly workouts on BOD. So if you have kids, if you have challengers that have kids, let them know that there are kid-friendly workouts that they can do as a family, make fitness fun. For some of you that have kids, you can do, like, I think Christy had mentioned this, that you guys, and I did this last year, actually last summer I did hashtag IBFitFam challenge, and you guys can do a family challenge group for the month, one of the months during the summer, July, like that's a good time, June, whenever they get out of school, and make it a fun family challenge group to bring people in, especially if you're a mom. May 16th is introducing the new UV2 workout program. This, I will say, hands down, this program is great for brand new people who have never done fitness. So if you have people that struggle, maybe they have a lot of injuries, if they have a lot of weight to lose and they can't do a lot of moves, UV2 is a great program. It's just dancing. That's all it is. It's your own body weight. It's just getting you moving. There's the FAQ. And then the new program that is officially coming out, Summit of 2017 in July, is the Shift Shop by Chris Downing. It is absolutely amazing. We got some workouts, live workouts when we were in Punta Cana. It is a 3-week program. It is meant to lean you down, shred you down. It is meant to tone you up, lean you down. It is, to me, it reminds me a lot of a ketogenic diet. That's how it goes through. Is first week, it is 25 minutes with the 21-day fixed portion containers. Pretty much by the 3rd week, you're at 45 minutes a day and you have no carbs. So they're pretty much getting you to a keto diet by the 3rd week, just to really just shred all of the weight at the end. So that program will be released in July. And remember, if you have all access, you literally get it the day it's released, which means be ready to do a Shift Shop program come August and get your ladies pumped and ready to do that with you. Last is Coach Summit. Coach Summit workshops. First thing, I should have put this first, is get your tickets now at coachsummit.com, and don't forget to download the app. Now listen, ladies, I know that this is 2 months away, and some of you are like, I can't make this happen. I will say, if you're in this, make it happen. We literally, you can put 6 people in a room if you need to keep the cost of the hotel down, but it's pretty much, I have a room block, 14 rooms. It's $217 a night per room, but if you have 4 or 5 girls in there, you divide that by all of you. It will be around $150 to $200 per person for the entire stay. I would be there. It's amazing. It changed my life. It changed me personally. It changed me professionally. It gave me a vision. It gave me a mission for coaching. It gave me my own personal vision and mission for my life. And it really just changed everything. It's a great time to connect with coaches on our team. It's a great way for you to grow as especially a new coach. I was a new coach when I went to this. It was me and Stacy, one of our coaches on our team. We went. We didn't really have a team. It was her and I. That was it. But it changed everything. And I would say any other coaches that went last year would probably say the same. So be there if you can. And I will give a shout out to Amy because she's on here. Amy literally just signed up to be a coach May 1st, and she just bought her ticket and she's coming. So shout out to you, Amy, for coming to Summit. General registration, if you're going, opens tomorrow, May 10th. at 9 a.m. Pacific time. So I'm pretty sure that's 12 noon. I'm still not good at time zones, but 12 p.m. Eastern time for us. You'll get Evite, not an Evite, but an email to your inbox to register. I registered for Hall F and Shift Shop for the workout. So if you are with us, I know that Brittany posted something different. She is with the Dynasty United. That's her group. But I feel like for our team, I feel like Hall F is a really great one. And I know some of the coaches that are speaking, and I really feel like you could learn from them the best for what our team needs. So Hall F and Shift Shop is what I selected. So those are the announcements. Do you guys have any questions before I jump into the art of sharing? Before I switch gears? You guys good? Any questions about anything? I don't see any hands raised. I see nothing in the chat box. So I think I'm moving on. Okay. So now I am going to, let me just check the chat really quick. Okay. No one in the chat box. Moving on to the art of sharing. So the art of sharing here. Marissa, can you see this? I see you, Marissa. So that's okay. Perfect. So the art of sharing, AKA the art of posting, is honestly, this is everything for coaching. If you do not share, no one has any idea what you're doing. They don't. Honestly, the more you share, the more success you're going to have. And that's just bottom line truth. I always say it, and I've used this analogy before, that your social media is your television program. And the more commercials you have on your TV show, the more likely people are going to do what you are doing, join your challenge groups, join your team, be a part of your movement. But if you don't share, if you don't post, then you're most likely not going to earn Success Club, you're not going to grow a team, and you're not going to move forward as a coach, because it all is related to the art of sharing and sharing your journey and everything that you're about. So moving down is I have a couple questions for you guys to ask yourself, and you can write these down, you can screenshot this, but these are just a few things I want you to ask yourself, because this all goes hand in hand with the art of sharing, because this right here is what you're going to be sharing about. So the first thing I want you guys to do, this is a little icebreaker call to action just to get you started, is I want you guys to write down 5 things about who you are. Who are you? You can write this down, you can put it in your phone, but I want you to write down 5 things about who you are. So off the top of my head, I'm a wife, I'm a mom of 3, I'm a registered nurse, I'm a certified holistic health coach, and I love fashion. Okay, so those are 5 things about me. Obviously, they're all different things, but they make me who I am. I could add more. I love black and white. I'm obsessed with black and white. I have a sweet tooth. Like, I want you to think of anything that stands out about who you are. This is pretty much your niche market. This is your target audience. This is your avatar. This is who you are. And this will most likely be the type of people that you attract. So this is huge in the way you share. This also, in a business standpoint, can be termed branding, but we're not going to go to branding. We're going to talk about the art of sharing, even though they all go together. So write down 5 things about who you are. And while you're doing that, I want you to type it in the chat box. I want you to type in the chat box 5 things about who you are, because I want other coaches to see, because maybe there's some coaches who don't know you, and maybe you can connect. Maybe you're both moms, maybe you're pregnant, maybe you are both teachers or nurses. So I want you to write in the chat box 5 things about who you are. And I also want you to write these down somewhere so you see them, because you're going to apply these coming forward. Number 2 is, what is the story that you have to tell? Okay, now this might be a little deep, but off the top of your head, what is a story that you have to tell? Have you lost 45 pounds? Are you a military wife? Do you, are you a recovering eating disorder? Are you overcoming anxiety? I mean, it can be anything. It can be you've lost your self-confidence. I don't care what it is, but I want you to figure out, what is the story that you're trying to tell? Maybe it's, you're just trying to, for me, help women find their balance and getting healthy. But what is the story that you are trying to tell as a coach? As a coach, as a woman, what is the story that you have to tell? Now, for some of you, just like myself, I have multiple stories, and that's okay. But what it comes down to, and it goes hand in hand with what your mission is. So number 3 is, what is the product of your transformation or story that you have to sell people? Is it freedom? Is it hope? Is it confidence? Is it self-worth? Is it health? Is it friendship? Because this is where you don't have to be salesy. This is where, when they say be the product, it's not be the product, hold the Shakeology up and take a picture. It's not hold up the 21-day fix and take a picture of the product. It's not that. It's not like that. It's what is your product? What is your story? What is your transformation? What is the result of your transformation or your story that you have to tell? For me, it could be freedom. It could be hope. I want you to write this down, because I want you to think about this over the next week. I want you to start thinking about these posts, the way you share, how you're going to craft posts so that they involve who you are, those 5 things about who you are. Or maybe you have more. Maybe we have 10 things about who you are. What your story is, how you could breadcrumb your story throughout your posts. And then what is the product of your transformation? Are you going to inspire women, to gain their confidence back in who they are because they have a lot of weight to lose? Or maybe you have women that are super lonely, and as a result of your transformation, you've gained friendship, and that's what you're, inspiring people to find is friendship. And then last is, what is your mission? That goes hand in hand with what is the story you have to tell? What is your mission? And I know for all of my coaches, and even in the 30-day coach action plan, if you have sent that to your coach, it says, why are you a coach? Hands down, your why is your mission. Are you here to give hope and freedom to other women? Are you here to help women find their confidence? Are you here to build a life of freedom, to make this your full-time career so that you can get out of debt and be a stay-at-home mom with your kids, or quit your corporate job? What is your mission as a coach? Whatever it is. You need to know your mission, because your mission is what's going to fuel you every single day as a coach. So all these 4 things right here, this is what your sharing should consist of. Now, it doesn't need to be these deep stories. It doesn't need to be these deep, like, I've overcome. It's a part of your mission, who you are, sharing tips, adding value, being purposeful in how you post. Giving tips and tricks to moms, if that's what you are, or to military wives, or if you are a personal trainer, you have so many different areas that you can add value to for other people. So write these things down, take a screenshot of this, and I want you to really think about the post that you're making and the way you share, because the way you share ultimately is about who you are. That's what it's all about. Because I'm pretty sure if you ladies go look at my page, you can pretty much identify who I am, because you see pictures of my family. You see maybe a glimpse of my husband in the background of a picture. You see me working out. You see me sharing about anxiety. You see me eating a Lenny and Larry's cookie maybe. You see who I am. You see me doing free local meetups, friendship. So that's what you want people to see when they go to your page. You don't want to see the product of Beachbody. You want to see the product of you. So I want you guys to answer this. And Josh Coates, who I love, he said this, and he said to ask yourself this. I am a motivator and mentor helping people to what? What are you helping people to do? And this is how you share. I'm a motivator and mentor helping people to overcome anxiety. I'm a motivator and mentor helping people to find joy and happiness and peace. I'm a motivator and mentor helping people, or women, for me it's women, helping women to have financial freedom. I'm a motivator and mentor helping women have friendship. I want you to let this sink in, and I want you to think, am I sharing this? Am I sharing what I'm trying to motivate people to do or mentor them to do? Because if you're not, that's probably why you're not connecting with the right women. It's probably why you're not helping women every month in challenge groups. It's probably why you're not growing your team, because if you're not sharing what you're good at, who you are, then you're never going to be able to connect with the women that need your help. So a couple things about the art of sharing. Don't mind my graphics. I think I've said this multiple times. I'm not a big slide person. So take a screenshot of this, but I'm more about connecting with you guys and talking. But this is just a few things for the art of sharing that is super important to remember, is share your story, not the product. So when we do this, when we go through this last step that I have you guys do, it's something that you're going to notice in these pictures is that all of these coaches are sharing their story. They're not sharing the product. And not one of these pictures of these top coaches from the month of April will you see a product. You will not see a picture of the 21 Day Fix. You will not see a picture of anything, honestly. And obviously sometimes it's okay to have that, but you'll see that they are the product, not the product. Number 2 is all of these coaches, and just so you know, the coaches I'm sharing with you guys after this is the coaches are the top coaches from April. They're the top coaches who earn Success Club 10 and above, and I'm sharing their post with you so that you can see why they had Success Club 10 and above. These coaches were consistent. The art of sharing is being consistent. Whether you want to share or not, you need to be consistent, because the beautiful thing about social media is that it connects you with women all over the US, all over Canada, eventually all over internationally. But if you go MIA, people forget about you. They move on. And when that person needs a coach, if you've gone MIA, they're going to find someone else. So you have to be consistent. Be consistent. Next one is you have to add value before you ask for value. Let me repeat that. You have to add value before you ask for value. So before you ask someone to buy a challenge pack, before you ask someone to join your team, you better be adding value through your sharing and what you're doing on Facebook. You just can't post a picture and say, join my challenge group. You have to add value in your post so that people see, oh my gosh, Marissa's having an incredible transformation, or Megan is pregnant and she's working out at 9 months pregnant. You have to add value before you ask for value. You have to do that. You want to be purposeful in your posts. If you follow some of the coaches on our team, a lot of them that have been with us for a while, you will see that Tuesdays, Transformation Tuesday, Thursday, Throwback Thursday. Sometimes you'll see that a lot of our coaches have an outline to the way they post. That's because they're posting on purpose. There's a purpose behind their post. For me, you guys, sometimes like the post I made yesterday, the post I made today about Emily's transformation, I didn't just throw that together. I sat down, I made a post. It took me 15, 20 minutes to put it together. I thought about what I was going to do. I added value. Not every post needs to be that way, but you need to think about what you're posting so that it gives life, it speaks life, it uplifts people, it adds value. And last is show you. One thing I learned is in a like page training that I did by Jesse Reagan, he encouraged us literally on the day one video. He said, every single post you make needs to have a picture of you. Every single post. And I remember for me, this was something I did as a new coach, was literally every 9 a.m. I would go to Pinterest. I would find a motivational picture on Pinterest, and I would just share that every 9 a.m. Every 9 a.m. because it was an easy post. But what I realized was that I wasn't in the picture. And that was one thing that Jesse in this training, Jesse Reagan said, was every single post you make, you need to have you in it somehow. Whether it's a picture of your workspace, whether it's a picture of your home, it always needs to be representation of who you are. Don't share someone else, share you, show you in everything. Because you never know when someone goes and looks at your page what they're going to see. Instagram. I love looking at Instagram because if you go look at your Instagram, go look at mine, go look at some of these coaches that I'm going to share with you. Look at their Instagram because it takes away all the fluff and all you see is pictures. Do you see who they are? Do you see who they are as a coach, as a woman, as, you know, as a wife, as a girlfriend, whatever they are? Do you see that in their posts? So I like Instagram for that. So check that out. So now I'm going to show you guys the top coaches from April. I went through their Facebook pages and I found some of their posts that they have made in the past week. Now, this is proof that when you share, when you be the product, when you're consistent, when you do a couple other purposeful posts, this is how you connect with women. This is how you create an invite list, how you create a follow-up list. And I'm going to show you how they breadcrumb their story, their journey, who they are as a coach, about their challenge groups throughout their social media so that you can see how you can start to do this as well, because this is what will give you success. So The first coach is Megan. Megan has been a coach for 2 months now, and she has earned Success Club in her first and second month as a coach. And she is right here. You can see her pictures that she shows. She's proof. In her first post, it's simple. It's her doing a workout, black and white. It says, I've come to really love to being able to do a quick workout at home. As a busy mom, I'm up for saving as much time as possible. This has been a perfect fit for me. Anytime, anywhere. All you have to do is hit play. I love it. Let me know if you're interested. This is a super, super, super harmless. I'm sorry, I'm getting distracted by the chat box. I can't look at that right now. You can see that this post is simple. This is attractive. I look at it. I see her. She plants seeds of who she is. She's a mom. She doesn't have a lot of time. And she can do it anywhere, anytime. And she's saying, hey, if you want details, let me know. And you happen to see a computer in the background. And you're like, what is that computer? Okay. Second is meal prep. Here's the meal prep picture. You guys, I know some of you don't like to meal prep, but I love to meal prep. And because of that, a lot of my challengers who become coaches also meal prep. But this is a picture of meal prep. She's just showing how she does it. The key to success, meal prep Monday. This right here is another challenge group opportunity. It doesn't say join me, but it says I can teach you how I have done this. So that right there. Some of my coaches, if there's questions in the chat box and you guys can answer them, some of you guys, if you see them, I can answer them at the end, but I'm going to keep going. I'll do Q&A at the end. So here's the meal prep picture. People probably say, what are those little containers? What's that packets? What do you have? This triggers questions. And then the last post that I noticed that Megan made was that she has a picture of her and a new coach. It's short, it's simple, it's sweet. So excited to add a new friend to my Pillar Strength, Health, and Fitness team. If you ever wondered about coaching, shoot me a message. You guys, this is not salesy. This is showing excitement. This is showing joy. This is showing hope. This is showing that if you're a mom, you can do it too. So right here, this is a great example. Megan, first month and second month has hit over Success Club 10, running her own challenge group. She's a mom. She gets it. This is a great post. So great job, Megan. So moving on to the next one is Megan. Megan is one of our top coaches. Eventually, very soonly, she'll most likely be a 3-star qualifying coach, which is amazing. So here's some pictures of Megan. Now, Megan can use the excuse that she's about to pop, okay? She is pregnant with her second baby. She can say, I'm too tired. I don't want to do this, but she doesn't. She uses her story. She uses her platform as an opportunity to connect with more women. So you can see here that she intermingles her life as a mom, being a pregnant mom, into coaching. So on the left, you can see it might not be a picture of her face, but it's a picture of Henry's feet. It's a picture of her computer, and it says a challenge group she's doing, view from my office today. Then you can see transformation. She shows a difference between her first pregnancy and her second pregnancy. Then this is a great picture. This is a picture of Shakeology. Does it say Shakeology? No, but it shows, okay, what is she drinking? I see a belly. I see a shake. Okay, let me read more. And then the last is a glimpse into coaching. You guys, I will say this. Before I was a diamond coach, I didn't share that much about coaching. But what took me from a coach to a diamond coach was sharing about the coach opportunity. It was leading a sneak peek. It was doing a webinar. So when you want to grow the business, doing glimpses, doing sneak peeks, doing a webinar, inviting them to one of the sneak peeks that I host, but making your own graphic, is how you take it to the next level. So you can see here, this is her pregnant and Henry's in the picture. This is a part of who she is. She's going to attract women who are like her, who want to do what she's doing. So you can see through all these posts, she's presenting the challenge group opportunity. She's presenting the coach opportunity. She's presenting hope. She's presenting change. She's presenting nutrition. So she's hitting all the levels. Okay, so moving to our next coach is Christy. So Christy is another coach. She was one of our top coaches for April, and this is great. And I love this, and I purposely used this one first post of hers that she made yesterday, because as a coach, you guys, we're human. Who here does not fall off track as a coach? I think every one of us falls off track. I've made this post, all of the time. But Christy says right here, I may go into hiding because she fell off track. No clean eating, very minimal workouts. You guys, she shared a weakness. She shared a flaw. She shared that, you know what? I'm human. I fall off track. But you know what? I'm going to get back on track. And do you want to join me? She turned that moment into an opportunity to invite people to get on track with her. So remember, it's not about being perfect as a coach. It's not about being perfect in your journey. It's about imperfect progress. It's about finding your balance and getting healthy. It's about imperfectly balanced. It's about sharing all of it, the good, the bad. Remember, it's in your weaknesses that make you stronger. It's in your imperfections that make you relatable. So I love this post that Christy made. Another great post here is, no, it's not showing Christy's face, but it's showing people what Christy does and what she's really great at. Christy's really organized. She is really great at being organized, and she has systems, and people relate to that. And you can see in this post that she has a picture, a screenshot of her family activities, her challenge group activities. This is showing people what she's doing and how she does it. And you never know, Christy might be able to connect with someone in this post because of her organizational skills. You never know how you can connect with people. And then her last post here is about just her marathon running and her triathlons and everything that she does. And I post this picture because we all do Beachbody, but there are people that do other forms of fitness. Other people have different hobbies, whether it's marathon running, triathlons, whether it's CrossFit, whether it's cycling. We all have different things, weight training, personal training. We all have different things that make us who we are. Share that, because you're going to connect with women that are like you. And I'm going to turn this into something else. You can see on Christy's post right here, I don't know if you can see it, but I can see it. She had 109 likes. Christy had 109 likes on this post. And that right there is 109 possible one-on-one connections that she can make regarding this post. Now, maybe half of those are coaches, let's say 50. There's 50 people out of this one post that she could create a relationship with or connect with, send an invite to, and invite them to be a part of her challenge group, her team, connect with them about, running, anything like that. So remember, your sharing is the key, is the step for you to make more relationships, for you to build relationships, for you to have those one-on-one connections, those 3 invites a day, those 3 connections a day. It's in your posts that do that for you. Moving on. Now, I was going to say, do any of you ladies so far, have you seen the word Beachbody? Have you seen any products? Have you seen programs? No, it's because it's about sharing who they are. Okay. Next is Alyssa. Alyssa is another one of our top coaches for April. She is a newer coach. She signed up December 27th, and she's grown really fast as well. She should be 2-star qualifying soon. But you can see right here, there's a different aspect to the way that she shares. And I use some different pictures for different coaches just to show this, that the first one right here to the left, that is personal development. One of the 4 vital behaviors as a coach is to share personal development, to do personal development, 10 minutes a day. That's on the business activity tracker. You can see right here, she did a quote from Brené Brown. It's a book, okay? Or you can do podcasts. She's an amazing author. But she's showing that she's doing fitness, but then she's also changing her mindset, working on her mindset. PD is everything. Next is a picture right here of a meetup that she did. If you know, I love meetups. I love community. I love friendship. I love sisterhood. And a lot of our coaches do the same. So right here, it shows that she's invested in her local community. This right here is a red flag, a green flag, whatever you want to call it, to women in her local community saying, I have something for you to plug into. Again, she has 49 likes on this. This is an opportunity for her to reach out to women that have liked this and say, hey, be a part of what we're doing. The third post right here is, it's a part of her story. She says, calling all sweet tooth addict mamas. She talks about her story, but you can see here, there's a transformation before, after. People can relate to this post because it's sharing that she has a sweet tooth. It shares that she struggled. It shares that she has an incredible transformation, and women will relate to that. Then down on the bottom is another vital behavior, recognition. Alyssa is recognizing a challenger. She's taking time to recognize a challenger that's in her community on her own Facebook wall and saying, girl, great job. You are killing it. I am so proud of you. This is, like I said, another vital behavior. So if you look at this right here, pretty much 4 vital behaviors right here that she has shared in the past week. Next coach, we have 2 more, is Allison. Allison is another one of our top coaches in April, Diamond Leader, should be qualifying for Star Diamond Coach very, very shortly. So here are some more pictures that you can see. And first one is transformation. Transformation, be the product, vital behavior. She shows before and afters. I will say that Allie's really great. She pretty much shares a transformation every single Tuesday. Get in the habit of making this purposeful post. This right here, this type of post allows you to go to the likes and comments and send out one-on-one messages saying, thanks for liking my transformation. I have worked my booty off to get where I am today. Not sure if you follow me, but I would love to have you part of our community. Let me know if you need help with anything. This is a great way for you to connect with more women. The next post, I love this post here because it's Shakeology. Do you see Shakeology? No. You see dad, mom, little man. You see superfoods. You say, what the heck is she drinking? She has 36 likes on this. This is a great opportunity to reach out, connect with people about what she's doing, what these superfoods are about. This is sharing the product, but the product for her, and what the product has done for her and what it represents for her. The next is a challenge group invite. So a lot of our new coaches will say, how do I invite people to join the challenge group? What do I say to them? This is it right here. You create a challenge group invite and you share it on your wall. Once a week, you should have a challenge group invite once a week. It can be for a free group. It can be for a challenge group, but you need to have some type of challenge group invite once a week. So right here, this is a picture. This is for a free slim down, summer slim down. Throw some pictures on it. If you need help with apps or whatever, you can ask at the end of this, but you need to do a post like this once a week. And then the last one, I just had to take this one because he's super cute. But this just shows that she's a mom, and it shows this is her lifestyle. You guys, you don't want every single picture to be an invite. You don't want every single picture to be a picture of you drinking a shake. You don't want every single picture to be of meal prep. You want it to be about your life, who you are. Remember I said, tell me 3 to 5 things of who you are? That needs to be who you are, not just fitness and health related, but who you are. And then I just showed you guys posts that I've made in the past week. So these are posts that I have purposely made this past week to invite, to connect, to plant seeds about coaching. So you can see on Monday, I did a challenge group invite, 22 minutes. I posted this to invite people to join my challenge group. I have a meal prep picture. If you're meal prepping every Sunday or Monday, you have a built-in challenge group invite right there. I ask people, do you need help? Then I have a silly picture. It's a Snapchat, you guys. It's a Snapchat picture, and it's me with a filter on me, and it literally just says what my day is. One-on-one coaching, challenge group signups, just sharing my day, and people are like, oh, what is that she's doing? It's just triggering a response. At the top, I have a picture. Now, yes, this is me doing a 22-minute hardcore program on Beachbody On Demand, but I'm not really saying that. I'm just showing the workout, and I will say this. Workouts on video, any type of video, gets a lot of traffic. So if you're comfortable with making videos, get comfortable because they work. Videos have legs. People can share them, and they're very, very resourceful, and they get a lot more traffic than a regular post. So get comfortable with doing a video. And last, I made this one today of Emily. She's one of our coaches. This is another recognition. I shouted out a coach on our team. She was also a challenger. I recognized her. It's also a transformation. So this is planting more seeds of what the opportunity is for change. So right here, vital behaviors, all of them included. So now what we're going to do is this, okay, is I'm going to have you, and I've done this in the past, but after looking at all of those pictures, you can see that people, you can see who they are. You can see what type of product they are selling. It's not a program, it's who they are. You can see that they're being genuine to their story and what they can offer as a coach and as someone in their local community, but they're being consistent. They're being consistent as all get out, as sharing the 4 vital behaviors. 4 vital behaviors: be the product, invite, personal development, and recognition. If you want to have Success Club, if you want to help 3 people every month, if you want to grow your team, if you want to grow your community, if you want that life of freedom, whatever your why is, whatever your mission is, that won't happen unless you are consistent with sharing, bottom line. Sorry, I'm looking at the chat box. I'll type in those in 1 second, Patricia. So now here is how you are going to rate yourself. And I'm going to, this is our sharing audit. And I am going to share this in the coach page so that you can print it out if you want and you can check it. And this is what I want you to work on. You can screenshot it. But what I want you to do, this is your call to action. Oh, thanks, Megan. Perfect. Another one that I like is Pick, Tap, Go. Pick, Tap, Go. That's another one. All the ones that Megan said are my favorite apps. And then Pick, Tap, Go is my other favorite. So what I want you to do, this is your call to action, ladies, right here. I want you to either screenshot this, I will post it and you can print it out, but I want all of you to audit yourself, and then I want you to share it in the Coach Family page. And then I want you to tag your upline coach, whoever your upline coach is. So sharing audit, number 1, are you sharing 3 to 4 times per day on your social media? Now, I share a lot more. I probably share 4 to 5 times, but I know how to do this now. It's like second nature. For a lot of you, maybe you haven't shared at all. So sharing 3 times a day is a lot. Maybe sharing 2 times a day is a lot. But you need to get into the habit of sharing 3 to 4 times a day. I will say this too. As a new coach, I actually set an alarm on my phone to go off at 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock every single day, minus Saturday and Sunday, so that I would share, so that I would get in the habit of sharing. So that's the first question you're going to do when you evaluate your Facebook page or your Instagram. And I would say this, just a tip for sharing on social media. Facebook, personal page, Facebook like page, and Instagram, share on all 3 if you have them. Just duplicate your post on all 3 pages so that you're hitting everyone at every level, because probably at some point, if you're in this for the long haul, you're going to grow your like page, or you're going to grow your Facebook personal page, or you're going to grow your Instagram. So you might as well start sharing on all of them so that you start having content. And saying that, I want you guys to audit your last week when you post this. So look over, say, from this Tuesday to last Tuesday and audit yourself. So share 3 to 4 times per day. Next one is, are you being the product? When I say being the product, are you sharing a workout video? Are you sharing a Flex on Friday? Are you sharing a post-workout selfie? Are you sharing meal prep pictures? Are you sharing a transformation? Are you being the product? Not the product of Beachbody, but are you being the product of you, okay? Every single day. Being the product of you every single day. Number 2, are you sharing personal development? Personal development is another vital behavior. Being the product is a vital behavior. Number 2 right here, personal development, is another vital behavior. Are you sharing your personal development? Just like that picture of Alyssa. She made a quote about a book she was reading. Are you sharing that? Next, are you recognizing challengers and coaches? Are you recognizing a female in your group? Now listen, some of you might not have challengers yet that are in a challenge group. So you know what? Recognize a friend. Maybe you have a success partner. Recognize a success partner and say, hey, can I share your transformation? Or maybe you have someone in a free group. Ask that person that was in a free group with you, can I share that? And maybe you don't have anyone, but that's okay. Start recognizing people when you start having them, challengers and coaches. Next one is challenge group, invite weekly, coach opportunity, invite weekly. Now I have these here because you don't need to invite someone to your challenge group every single day. You'll drive them insane and you'll annoy them and you'll be salesy. Same with the coach opportunity, but you need to have a purposeful post every single week, once a week, to invite to the challenge group, once a week for coach opportunity. For me, Tuesday, Wednesday, and Thursday are my days that I invite to one of these. So for example, maybe today I'll do a challenge group invite and Thursday I'll do a coach opportunity invite. Or maybe, you know, today I'll do a coach opportunity and tomorrow I'll do a challenge group. But I always make sure that Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday, I make one challenge group invite and one coach opportunity invite. So make sure that happens. Go back and look at your page, because remember, if you're not sharing, if you're not inviting, people have no idea what you're doing. And the next one is adding value. Are your posts adding value? Obviously, if you're being the product, if you're sharing your personal development, if you're recognizing, if you're doing challenge group and coach opportunity invites, then yes, you're adding value. But if you go to your Facebook page and all you see are shares from other people's pages, if you're seeing a whole bunch of stock photos on your page, you are not adding value. You need to be adding value. Now, like I said, not every one of your posts every day needs to be adding value, but there needs to be some value to what you're sharing every single week. And then last is being bold. I always say you have to get uncomfortable to grow. It's in the discomfort that you grow. You got to be bold. You got to be bold and sharing your story. You got to be bold and, you know, telling people about your struggles and what you're going through, even the good and the bad. Just like the post that Christy made. She shared that she struggled. She was bold in that. A lot of people don't do that because they're embarrassed. They're admit to say that they failed or that they didn't do something. You guys, it's not failure. It's being real. It's showing people that you are real. Tell the truth recklessly. Be open. Be bold. Because it's in those moments of boldness, it's in those moments of being uncomfortable that you actually connect with a lot of women, because they see you for you. So this is your call to action. I'll open it up for like 6 minutes of questions, but this is your call to action. I will post it in the Coach Family page. I want you to print it out. You can screenshot it and you can do check marks, whether it's on an app if you want, but I want you to post this in the Coach Family page, tag your upline. This is also going to show you what you need to work on. It will show you literally right off the bat. If you didn't check mark it, then you know what to focus on for the next month till our next team call. Our next team call, we'll do another quick sharing audit and we'll see if you made improvements in your areas of weakness. And that is it for the call. So I'm going to go ahead and open up for questions. I'm going to check the chat box. Oh, I love all these faces on here. Where's my phone at? So let me check the chat box really quick. And I'm looking here. Okay, so Patricia, I'm looking right here. You guys can unmute yourself. Maybe it's better so I don't have to go through the whole chat box. You guys can unmute yourself if you have a question. Just unmute yourself, ask away, and I can answer if you have questions regarding sharing, what apps to use, maybe some struggles. If it's not even about sharing, you can ask them. So you can unmute yourself. I hope that helped you guys. I hope you can see the art of sharing and how you should share. Because I will say that if you can get past this, honestly, sharing in general can be really uncomfortable. If you can get past this, like, you'll do amazing. I mean, you will. You will do absolutely amazing if you're consistent, though. You can't share for a week and go MIA for 3 weeks. You can't do it. Oh, I hear someone unmute themselves. Go ahead. Whoever that is. Is it a vacuum? Oh. You guys have questions? You guys good? You guys are the bomb. Okay, I'm going to just scroll through here and just look really quick for the questions and see. Pizza and donut lover. I love it, Megan. There was one post I made. I was in New York last year, and I took a picture of me eating a donut at midnight, and I think I had like over 400 likes on it. Like, you guys, share who you are. That's the best part, is just be you. I'm trying to look through here if there's any questions. Let me scroll through. Meal Prep Monday post. Okay, so Patricia said, Allie, how do you get around not coming off too salesy centered when sharing pictures of yourself? I asked this because literally since I started my coaching online before I do it, you know, when you're not supposed to focus on you're trying to run. That's why you have to add purpose. Like, I will say this hands down, like, I mean, I post a lot of pictures of myself for 2.5 years now, and I've never run into that, but you've got to have a purpose behind your post. So, like, for example, like, obviously I posted a picture of Emily today. You know, it was recognizing. So it's not me, it's sharing someone else. The picture of my challenge group invite, that was great. So you always want to have some type of value. Like, don't just post a picture of yourself with nothing about it. Like, you want to have some type of purpose, whether it's Flex It Friday. Like, I'll say, hey, it's Flexin' Friday. Did you ladies get your workout done? Tag me in your workout picture. So sometimes doing call to actions in your post helps sometimes break that, like, that barrier of like, this is just a picture of me. A lot of times I lead a lot of my posts with a question like, this is my superfood shake. It's my go-to breakfast every morning. What's your favorite go-to breakfast? Right there. It's not just me saying I'm drinking a shake and a picture of it. It's leading with, tell me about what you have every single morning for breakfast. Or if it's a workout video, that's easy because it's a video. It's adding value. Transformation pictures, I'm trying to think what else. Just as long as you have some type of value or purpose or question to it, people don't see that. I've never run into that issue. Maybe another coach here can say maybe they've run into that issue. But I would say if you're adding purpose to it, and if you obviously if you're posting a picture of yourself in a bathing suit every single picture, I mean, someone's going to say, okay, maybe that's a little too much. And that's why you want to change it up. And that's why even on the new coach training on day 1, I kind of give you a theme. Like I say, 9 o'clock, 12 o'clock, 3 o'clock. Let's do motivation, fitness, lifestyle. So every 9 a.m., you're going to post a personal development post, which might be about you with your personal development. Every single 12 o'clock post is going to be fitness. Every afternoon post is going to be lifestyle. Maybe, you know, you at your work, or maybe you with your kids, or maybe you teaching a spin class. Whatever that lifestyle post is, share that, because then people can connect with you. Does that make sense? Okay. Let me read the next one. I find that the posts that have just me in the picture, I try to add humor or a quote that will give resonate with people, something will give them. Yeah. And that's the thing. It totally makes sense. I say this all the time. I don't have a sense of humor, you guys. I'm like the most serious person in the world. My husband usually brings in the sense of humor to my posts or my kids. But some of you guys have a comedic side. Put that in your posts. Show that humor. Show that funny side of you, because that's going to connect with people. Like I said, be you in this. Whatever you are, whoever you are, whatever your personality traits are, show that side of you, because that is when you're going to connect with people like you. I can't go act like Megan, who's 9 months pregnant. I can't act like Emily, who's a teacher. You know, I can't do that. That's not who I am. So you have to be authentic to who you are as a coach, because that's who you're going to connect with. Scrolling down to read the rest of this. I see you guys saw all the Word Swag, Moldiv, Rona, PickTapGo, all my favorite apps. I use those. I use PickTapGo and Word Swag and Moldiv every single day. 3 favorite apps. I think they do cost money. How did you overcome anxiety and do meetup? Hold on. So Kelly, are you asking how I got like comfortable doing a meetup? Are you still in here?
Yes. Yeah, I know, and I've watched your story about you having anxiety and stuff like that, and I suffer from anxiety pretty bad, and it scares me to invite like big groups out into public. I want to, but it's very scary, and I have that fear of, oh my gosh, they're not going to like me, or just all of that.
Yeah. Well,
I've never ran into that, but.
And you know what? The first thing I will say is this. Number 1 is focus on personal development for you. Mindset. Like, read the book. If you are a badass, great book. Like, give yourself a confidence boost. Do you know what I mean? Like, you need to, number 1, I will say for any of you, if you're struggling with anxiety, if you're struggling with the fear of people not showing up, the fear of people not joining your challenge group, the fear of anything, people won't like you, you got to do personal development. You've got to do personal development, because even as a coach 2.5 years into this, I'm telling you, I wouldn't be here today. I would have quit 2 years ago if it wasn't for personal development. It's mindset, mindset, mindset. So You Are a Badass is a great book for your mindset. What's the other one? Brene Brown is another one that I just read. The Power of Vulnerability is a great book by Brene Brown. Another great one, Brene Brown. Ladies, if you guys have recommendations, post them for confidence. Thanks, Emily. Thanks for getting on, Lovey. I appreciate it. Amazing transformation. I'm trying to see what other books. I'm looking at my like collection right here for you. I'm looking. You guys post anything if you guys have anything. Resources. I'm trying to see what else I have. I'll post some more for you. Oh, the confidence code is a great one. I just finished reading this one, Patricia. The Confidence Code is a great one. Really, really good. I'll post some more for you, Patricia, or not Patricia, Kelly. It was Kelly. I'll post more for you. But I would say if you guys are nervous about doing a meetup, start with just 2 people. Just invite 2 people. Don't make it like a mass invite. Just say, hey, you 2 girls, join me. We're going to go walk, run. We're going to do a cycle class. We're going to do something. Come to my house for a meal prep party. And just invite 2 people. Don't invite everyone. And you'll get more comfortable, I promise you. But a lot of it starts with your mindset. You got to gain the confidence in yourself as a woman, as a coach. Reading down. You're welcome, Patricia. Erica says, I'm like, brother, what is so much I have him tag along. Erica, Erica W. Are you going to Summit? I'm looking. Erica W. You said, are any husbands going to Summit? Should I have him tag along? Is your husband going, Erica? Or are you going? I didn't know you were going. Okay, you're not responding. So hold on, I'm moving on. Rebecca, just because I'm going 3 minutes over. How do you respond to people when they think and actually say I'm sharing too much? Okay, Rebecca, this is one of those things where in the new coach training, I have a video that talks about haters and about being the black sheep. You're going to have people who do not support you, bottom line. I remember the first time I was ever blocked on Instagram, and I literally cried, if I can be honest with you. I cried, and I think I talked about it for 4 days to my husband. I was like, how can someone block me on Facebook? I'm such a nice person. I just want to help people. And I'm like, how can I get blocked? People sometimes just don't beat to your drum, and they don't connect with you, and they don't want to do what you're doing. That's okay. Because listen, all of you amazing ladies want to do what I'm doing. Do you know what I mean? Like, so it's okay. Think about it, the analogy. There's an analogy where you go to a restaurant and the waitress asks you if you want dessert. You say no. You're not saying no to the waitress. You're saying no to the dessert. You just don't want it. So there's going to be people that don't want to get healthy. That's not that they don't like you. They just don't want to get healthy. There's people that might be really good at health and fitness, but they don't want to be a coach. And that's okay, because you guys want your people. You don't want to have to nag or drag or persuade people to get healthy or be a part of your team. You want to connect with the right women. So for those people that say you're sharing too much, bless and release them. That's what you got to do. You got to bless and release them and just move on, because there's other people that need your help. And I want you guys to focus. When you have those people, focus on the women that you're helping right now. Focus on the women that are in your challenge group. Focus on the women that are on your team. Focus on the women that are in this sisterhood that give you life and that help you. Moving on. Personal development, faith, being Christian is a great to integrate. Oh yeah, Patricia, integrate your faith, you guys. Integrate your faith and who you are, because that's about who you are. That is, I recommend it all the time. Like Joyce Meyer is like my go-to podcast girl. Joyce Meyer is all about mindset, battlefield of the mind. I love her. So you want to intermingle every aspect of who you are into your life as a coach, because that's what makes you a coach. And that's what makes you your story. The 4 agreements. Oh yeah, I have that on my list, Gwen. I wrote that down when you posted it. I'm gonna get that one too. I order so many books, it's ridiculous, and I finish them halfway, and then I'll start them on Audible. I'm moving down. Night Alley. I don't know if you're still on here. Oh, Erica, just go to Summit. That's all I'm gonna say. Bring your husband. Go to Summit. Emily's husband's going. My husband's like on the fence, only because childcare, and he's supposed to be in Colorado. He's supposed to be in Colorado while we're at Summit, so I don't know what's gonna happen. But get a king room, Erica, and be there. You don't want to miss it. Bye, Katie. Thanks for getting on. Thanks, Gwen, for getting on. I see you guys jumping off. That is it. It's 10:06. I'm going to shut it down. I'll answer one more question if you guys have one. And you know what your call to action is. Any other questions? You guys good? You're welcome, ladies. Thanks for getting on. You are the bomb.com. Go help 3 ladies. I'll share the share audit. Check it out. And have an amazing night, you guys. Love ya. Bye. And I'll post the recording too.